Have you ever tried charcoal and watercolor together? In today's video, I'm going to show you the magical moment when the watercolor meets the charcoal. My hope is that you'll be inspired to try this in your own work. So let's get started. So I bought this set of watercolors and I totally forgot to use them. They came from a company called CSY Art Gallery. So we've got a red ormamont, I can't pronounce that word, autumn fallen orange, slate gray, Moroccan yellow tea, red bean tea, and French red ochre to try out today. And I'm going to use some tinted charcoal with it, so let's get started. I'm going to start with making some marks with this mountain blue tinted charcoal from Derwent. I just want to kind of make some marks. I did wet it down a little bit. I totally forgot that I bought these watercolors. And then I found them, so we're going to use them. It's kind of like a bonus little present. It's exciting. Want some darker bits up through there. Let's come in a little bit with the color shaper and just kind of bring this down. Make it almost like watercolor through here. I'm working on cold pressed paper today. Probably should be using hot pressed paper, but I couldn't find it. I have a whole pad of it and I couldn't find it. Okay, let's spray that on our paper a little bit. Let's start off with the slate gray. First thing I noticed about these paints is at least this gray color, doesn't activate very well. It's been over here for about 20 minutes and it's still not doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's a really nice color. Put some down here. I do want to add a little bit of blue. So let's come in with I'm going to add a little bit of the Poems About You indigo. It's such a strong color. Let's put some lines in here with our X-Acto knife. I just want to make something simple today. Try out some new colors. Nothing too crazy, just a simple landscape, I think, today. Okay. Let's add a bit more water through here. I just want a little bit right through here. Let's add some of this. Let's see what the color this is. It's probably the French red ochre, maybe? I don't know. It's this color. Very optimal. Yeah, these don't wet very well. Maybe I need a smaller brush. I don't know. They're not lifting. They're not wetting as much as they should. Hold on. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that's better. I needed maybe a little stiffer brush there, I think. Ooh, I like how it's blending with that color. Let's come in with our color shaper. Just take some lines away. Let's do a little dragging down here. I like that color. Let's add a little bit more of that. Get a lot of colors. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to all of them today. This is a good color, though. Add some texture through there. I was going to do an alcohol ink tutorial today, but it is really cold and I can't open my windows. I think that last color I used was a Moroccan yellow. This looks like it might be the French red ochre, which looks like a burnt sienna kind of color to me. Thought it was interesting there were no blues in this palette, but maybe we all have enough blues, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, that's fun, making marks with this bowl scraper. I sort of really love that. And put a little bit of this red, or this brownish pigment up here. Just a little bit. This is called the Red Orpiment. Very red. Love it. Absolutely love it. 10 of 10. The red came up super, oh, I just took out all the orange. The red came up super easy compared to the rest of them. Like I barely touched it and it was red everywhere. Interesting, right? I'm gonna bring in some more of that orange since I just covered it all up. That red was so fabulous. I just had to. Love, love that red. Wow, that's really fabulous. Okay, I mixed up the red and the sort of yellow ochre color together and got this fun color. I'm not sure what I'm going to do down here. I feel like I want to keep it pretty sparse, but I want to have some marks. If that makes sense. I like these sort of energetic marks you can get through here. So I've mixed up a little bit of the Moroccan yellow tea. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like how these colors are working together. I don't know that I want a whole lot of that. I'm gonna put a little bit through here. Maybe just up through here a little bit. It's getting kind of colorful. It's very autumnal. Love it. I feel like I want more of that red. Let's go in with the palette knife. I love that red. It's very bold. What if we put some more of that yellow? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I like that. I don't want everything to turn orange, so I'm trying not to do. I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll maybe come back in with some more tinted charcoal. I'm going to make some lines with the Inktense bark, because I just want like a bold line coming through here. And then maybe just a little bit of texture through there. And then I kind of want to bring it like, get it wet again. You guys know I love a bold line. That's a good line. Those are good marks. Love. Okay, maybe we need a little bit more. Maybe there's a little bit more definition through here. Didn't want to seem like it was just like crisscrossing. It was kind of weird. Okay. Let's spritz down our paper just a little bit here at the bottom. We're going to take our glowing embers. Or is that the one we want? Yeah, let's try the glowing embers. Derwent charcoal and a strainer. We're just going to make some marks here on the paper. I haven't done this in a while. That's a nice color. It's a little different than the purple one that I always use. Just a good way to add texture to your watercolor without getting too crazy. And then, of course, we spritz from high and let it dry. And we'll be back. Let's come in with a bit of the sand tinted charcoal. I've got it a little wet, so we're going to make some wet marks. This is such a wonderful color. As you can tell, I've used it a lot. Or I've sharpened it a lot. Ooh, it's almost the same color as that yellow ochre through there. I like using charcoal and watercolor together. I think it's a really good combination. It doesn't get used quite as much as it should. By me included. Especially these Derwent. This Derwent set is really nice. Okay. So the tinted charcoal do come in white. There is a white color. Let's see how, I'm not sure I've used this very often. Usually white does not work. I have one white that I like. Yeah, this isn't it. Oh, it's not too bad. I just wanted to add a little bit, some white marks. Okay, let's get out the Caran d'Ache white and make some definite white marks. I was going to add a bit more blue there, but I don't think I am. I think I just kind of like it just that way. This is a really good way to add white with the Caran d'Ache. If you need to add some bold white marks. I just want a little bit more light through here. I'm kind of liking that. And I really don't want to get out all of my Caran d'Ache. I just got out this white. Because I don't want it to be about a Caran d'Ache. We've already got 3 materials, and I'm really kind of trying lately to just stick with like 2 or 3 materials so I don't, because I could use every material on every piece. I really could. You guys know that. Those of you who've been around for a minute know that I like to use all of my materials. This is just a little bit pastel. Okay. Okay, I do want to add some black marks. So this is the Caran d'Ache black on Deli paper. And then we are going to take our palette knife, if we can find it. Okay, here we go. I just want to put some marks through here, I think. I'm just gonna, these aren't gonna show up great, I don't think, because of, I don't know why they're not showing up. I just had a feeling they weren't gonna show up. But I don't mind just a little, if they're a little bit more subtle, I think that's okay too. Sometimes I think I make them too bold. Let's get out. Let's try our stylus. Might need a new piece of paper. I think that might be my problem. Doesn't really like going over the charcoal, which is interesting. But I kind of just like how, I think I'm grooving on how simple these are. Okay, I think we might call this done. Okay, here it is with the matte. I like it. I like it. It's very subtle. I like the colors. I think that red is my favorite. I love that. I like the white over top of that with the Caran d'Ache. Love the sky. I think the sky turned out great. I like how the blue kind of comes through. Love these scratchy marks. And I like the watercolors. I wish they would wet a little more, and maybe that'll come with time. Maybe I just need to maybe do a swatching and kind of loosen them up a little bit, because I haven't used them at all. So maybe that was part of the problem. But overall, I think they're really pretty colors. They dull down quite a bit though when they're dry. They're not as vibrant as, say, the Schmincke's or something like that. But I think they were really reasonable, like maybe around $15. And I just kind of wanted some, try out some different colors and see what they were. I think this was really cool up here too, this section up here. Overall, I'm very happy with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And maybe what you want to see next for the next year. Let's think about, actually, maybe not the next year. Let's think about for the next month or so. Like, what should we work on? What should we move toward? What do you want to see more of? Because I want this channel to be about my experimentations, but also about what you guys want. Because that's important for me to give you and work on tutorials that you guys might need help with. Anything, absolutely anything. Okay, thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on Saturday with another video. Thanks so much. Bye.